Nique the Invoice checking in live and direct from HPTV Studios. This is the Valley Fever podcast. I got my amazing host next to me, Dom 2 times.
Yeah, you know what it is, your boy Dom 2 times, man. Man, how we doing this week?
We're doing amazing. I'm the first week into a brand new decade. I'm feeling fabulous, thankful for all of the alignment that I have. But we're not here for me. We're here for our amazing guests. Let the people know who you are and what you do.
Let's get it.
I'm the man of the people. Sometimes that's all you got to say.
Okay.
Nah, my name is Philae and Nico, but you could just call me Philae. I'm a hip-hop activist and an advocate for mental stability and for political awareness. You know what I'm saying? I liberate people as best as I can, however I can, with whatever I can.
The music is fire.
There's more to me.
The music is fire. There's way more to this individual than just music. But on the drive here, I had the pleasure of listening to an unreleased album. I was in a whole nother world. At one point, there was like Wales and Carlos Santana came in, and then I felt like I was tripping on some really good shit.
How did you get to listen to some unreleased before me?
Because I'm special.
That's
crazy.
You
You forgot.
Man, listen, we're going to get into that unreleased later because I'm like, what?
Yeah.
But before we get into it, man, let us... Well, yeah, that is bogus, right? I'm a man, I ain't getting none. It's all good, But real talk, man, for those that don't know about you, man, let them know, like, a little bit about you. Like, where do you come from? You know, when did you start making music? You know, just a little bit background about yourself.
That's a long story. So I gotta put a long story into a short description. I've been doing music since I was a kid. I've always loved helping people since I was a kid. There's certain things in my environment and where I grew up that exposed me to want to be interested in helping people. And so doing music at an early age and wanting to help people at an early age kind of aligns itself. And when you're working on a craft and anything for a long time, you naturally become better at it. Right? You figure out everything that needs to be done in order to become better. But when you have the ability and then you have moral purpose behind that talent, it causes you to reach out to so much lengths. Like, yo, it's like you either gonna be ambitious to get money or ambitious to save a life. Mm. And the ambition to save a life will cause you to fight even harder for what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Money is it's that motivation. There's a limit to that, but a life, yo, I need to work harder at this craft. I gotta study this. I gotta go do this and that. You know what I'm saying? In order to, it makes you reach so many different heights, and so yeah, I just always been about people, and I've always just my life has always been about helping people, and whatever that means. Like what helping people means. You know what I'm saying? Because you get in these stages where you're like, oh, helping people is getting them to God, or oh, helping people is helping them against racism, or helping people is giving them political awareness, and or no, helping people is giving them mental stability. Like, you get to all of these different stages of life because you think this is the answer and that's the answer, and you evolve and you be like, oh, okay, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I just been spending my life trying to figure out what helping people means, and I've been going through all of those stages and the process of that, and then yeah, man,
it's been making you into a
deep to the greatest rapper alive,
greatest artist. You feel me? I've been watching it. You know, I've been peeping it personally, man. You know, you know, being there with you and seeing some of the shit. You feel me? You went through a lot of adversity. What's the word?
Adversity.
Adversity. I got a quick question before I pass it over to Nique to, you know, ask you.
Hey, I want y'all to forgive my stank face, okay? Like I don't drink like that.
Nah,
you good.
So when that shit hit me,
it's
a face. It's a you know, it's a face. So I don't want people like, cause you could be real. You can talk to a nigga serious and be like, yeah, man, yeah.
It's the liquor.
All right, I don't want nobody, you know, they got shitted on myself.
You at home. You don't understand that this is home. Like, you can take your shoes off as long as your feet don't stink.
I'm not taking my shoes off. Go ahead.
Nah, but real question, because you talked about, you know, you love helping people, you feel me? But a lot of things that I seen you face was, do you feel like people help you back the way that you help people?
Do people help me back? And I think about that. Don't let nobody ever tell you they don't think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? We humans naturally, we want that shit reciprocated in some kind of way. You know what I'm saying? It's a give or take. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own lives. Everybody has their own things that they're dealing with. So you can't really hold people accountability is a real thin line, man. It's a really thin line in the circumstances that we live in. So I don't really hold things against people no more like that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I get into these spazzes where I get upset about that shit. Like, why motherfuckers ain't treating me the way, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
But yeah, it's just, I don't really like to think about that. You know, I don't really like to think about whether it's being reciprocated or not, because then it'll make me miss the point. So I just continue to do whatever I do because it's the right thing to do and what I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I love that, and I can definitely relate. Funny enough, I was thinking the same thing, because I know when you put your all into something and you're very purposeful, you do want it reciprocated.
Yeah.
But not wanting it from individuals is one thing. As from an industry perspective, let's talk about that and help from the industry and what your experience has been with the industry.
The industry, man.
And don't spaz too much, because I don't want to.
I'm not going to spaz.
I don't want to have to raise up.
I'm not going to spaz. I'm not going to spaz.
Man, listen, this is a safe place. Say what
the
you
industry,
we know you're passionate about it, so that's what we're here to talk about.
Man, let me take a sip before you start.
Yeah, no,
what
me too.
what part of the industry are you talking about? Like, narrow the question. Like, what do you mean?
Just as far as different platforms and the ability to work on your craft and get your music out to the masses.
So how hard is it as an independent artist to get my music out there?
And what has been your experience? Yes.
To be honest, with my experience, to be completely honest, I'm just now getting to a point in my career where I'm like, yo, I'm a really good artist. And I've been doing music for like 23, 24 years. And I could have swore 10 years ago. I could have swore to you 7 years ago. I could have sworn to you 6 years ago. I'm that guy. You know what I'm saying? But when you mature and evolve, you look back and you really get into it and you say, damn, like, I was not that guy. Like, I was like, the music, the songs that I was making is nothing compared to what I'm making now. You know what I'm saying? And you start to realize, like, damn, it wasn't that the industry wasn't trying to get me. It's just that I hadn't reached a certain level. I hadn't gone through the things that I needed to go through in order to make those records that needed to be made. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hadn't collected the political information. I hadn't collected the mental stability. I hadn't collected all of this information to be like, oh shit, now I got something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? And then the experience, the consistency of studying music and how music is created, and you just learn to take your time. Like there's a lot of things that go into trying to get into the industry, and you start to realize like there's a lot of points in my life that I wasn't ready. Like I just really wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? And when you get to that point, you start to realize, okay, I need to evolve as an artist, and I need to work on my craft and do the things that I need to do, and just focus on that. And wherever that gets me, that's where it gets me. You know what I'm saying? Because good music is good music. If you put out anything that's good, it's gonna do whatever it's supposed to do. You know
and
what
it'll
I'm saying?
be good forever.
It'll be
like
good.
A classic
It'll
is gonna be a classic.
Timeless music is timeless music. Like if they put out Michael Jackson, if they put out fucking the Bad album all over again, I guarantee you everybody fuck with that album.
Hell
like you know what I'm saying? So, but as far as like the industry, damn man, I don't really think about the industry like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really trying to get in the industry the way you used to anymore. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, you used to want to get signed. But now you're seeing more of the power being into your hands, and you're like, damn, man, I don't really, getting signed ain't really the thing to want to do. You know what I'm saying? If you're smart, if you understand the industry and the business, and you understand all the exploiting that's being done, then you would know, like, it's best to do things on your own independently. And so I don't really like to, the industry is the industry. It's a reflection of the country that we live in. It's a reflection of the system that we have. So they always going to exploit and be fucking people. You know what I'm saying? They always going to be at the Diddy parties. You know what I'm saying? they always going to be doing some fuck shit behind the scenes because it's a reflection of the system that we live in.
That part.
So.
Don't, you need water. Don't kill my co-host.
You can't be a snake.
Thank God I ain't making the Diddy party. Thank God I ain't making the Diddy party.
What year was you supposed to go?
I didn't make it. I didn't get the invite.
I bet you they were serving spam fries though.
Thank God. I'm too much of a real nigga.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of it's a lot of fuck shit going on in the industry, and that's always been happening. You know what I mean? And so. The name of the game used to be, you find a contract that, you know, was, you know, you getting fucked, but it's, you know.
With a little extra lube or something.
With Vaseline. You know what I mean?
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
No Diddy. No doubt.
Player.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
we OG, triple OG in here. We've been doing this for a long time. We've been doing this for a long time. And we're here for a long time and a good time. And I think it's possible when you walk with intention and you move with purpose and you're not just trying to get over. I think, was it B that I was talking to the other day when I was like, if it's not going to put something in my pocket, I better be able to put it on my resume.
Yeah.
And I better learn something.
Yeah. Learn something from it. Like it has to have some type of substance for me to sit here and spend time that I can't ever get back. Money, you could get back money all day. That's easy. But time and experience and relationships, like you can't always go backwards on that or build on that, especially if you done burned a bridge because you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just trying to get that $200-$300 real quick. Like you just can't.
Yeah. You're gonna hear me say reflection a lot because a lot of the shit that's on a lower level that we deal with is a reflection of what's going on a higher level. You know what I'm saying? Like you would think that the people around you are influenced by their guardians, but who are their guardians influenced by?
Right.
And then who are their guardians influenced by? And then you start to realize, okay, we're influenced by our country's values. I'm not influenced by Mom Duke or, you know what I'm saying? I'm influenced by what rules their lives, you know what I'm saying? And the values that they are under, you know what I mean? So if get money by any means necessary is what my country is doing,
right?
Shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, my country killing for money.
Literally
you know
had this conversation.
My country selling drugs. My country exploits people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what people feel like. That's what I should do in order to be successful. You know what I mean? People are chasing after the wind. They're chasing after the wind, because if you're trying to get this American wealth, like, people love throwing that fucking word around because they want to keep you chasing that motherfucker. And in reality, there is no wealth for you. Like, you can't get wealth. Like, wealth is something that got to be inherited to you. You know what I'm saying? You can't just get wealth.
I disagree a little bit, because I feel like wealth means different things to different people.
Well, I'm talking about the. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the. I'm talking about the money.
The almighty dollar.
I'm talking about the almighty dollar. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, definitely. Old money rules all.
That's why they be pushing that narrative, like, oh, Dr. Dre got $1 billion. We got like 6 black billionaires now. Like, nigga, what? Like, the cost of living went up since. What are you talking about? It's easy to get. Not saying it's easy, but I'm saying the ability to get to $1 billion is a lot easier than the 2000s or the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, the cost of living is rising. The goods are being, you know what I'm saying? So you can make more, so you can get to $1 billion. But they push the narrative to get you chasing after that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you just got a bunch of people stepping on each other. You know what I mean?
Crabs and separating
themselves. Yeah, well, crabs in a barrel.
Crabs in a barrel. And I
crabs
feel like
in a barrel. Why do y'all use crabs in a barrel? Why is that used?
Because when everybody's trying to get out.
Explain crabs
everybody's
in a barrel
trying to get out, and to get out, they pull each other down to get, like,
out from what?
The barrel.
So when you grab a crab because you about to eat this motherfucker, and this nigga's grabbing him down, what is he really doing?
You think they're saving each other?
Where was he originally?
Well, they were in the sea and we caught them. Yes.
So when they grabbing this nigga, they're really trying to tell, bruh, don't go, nigga. This nigga about to kill you, nigga.
I can believe
it's natural their habitat to look out for themselves.
Exactly.
That's why when you go into the ocean and you watch the motherfucking documentaries, the one thing that the crabs do, this is why they do it.
I'm listening.
He got his thinking cap on.
The one thing that the crabs do in order to hide from being eaten is they bunch up together because it makes it harder for the fishes to grab them.
Yes, but once they're in the barrel, they're trying to get out because they know that that's not their natural habitat.
Yeah, and they trying to save they niggas, they homeboys from getting eaten.
They trying to get out
crabs
before,
in a barrel. Yeah, it was never supposed to be in the motherfucker.
They weren't.
They always tell you keep your eyes on the prize, so you don't focus on the lies and realize it was a lie. Realize they divide us by providing a surprise, surprise, surprise. Nigga, get your hand out of my pocket. I got niggas with they palace in the dark, that's equivalent to malice in they heart. They need a spark, and I got jumper cables, stay connected. Cross my T's and dot my iris. I'm a virus in remission, in a cancerous position. Information is the sickness, and I'm trying to stay contagious. Trying to make a statement that the prize is a replacement for your peace, nigga. Chasing waterfalls with no left eye, cause it ain't open. That's how they keep you in a lake and out the ocean. You can tell how they promoting when they tell you stand still, stay in motion. When they tell you that it's real, start revoking, cause the lie is getting potent. But reality will never kill the vibe, cause reality is really what they hide. Keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done. They always tell you keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done. Keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done. They always tell you keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done.
I can't help to feel this feeling that they lying. Try I can't help to feel this feeling that they lied to me. I can't help to feel this feeling that they lying. I can't help to feel this feeling that they lied to me.
They always tell you keep your eyes on the prize, keep you focused on the narrative to their agenda. Eyes open, it's imperative that you remember. Stop pretending, nigga, you ain't no motherfucking winner chicken dinner. They made your iris an assignment, keep you blinded, but they forgot about your third eye. Your bird's eye can see through this confinement. Better find it for you fantasize about what they be advertising about. Stay in control of your alignment. Get your hand off on my motherfucking wheel, cause I'm the only person driving this bitch. Fuck your cliff, I'm declining while I'm climbing this bitch. Gucci ropes if hanging niggas was still some popular shit. We need love, but they profit off the opposite shit. Fuck your prize if the vibe ain't right. Fuck the road when the sign ain't right. Fuck your eyes when your mind ain't right. I'm too divine for them to redefine mine. Give a fuck about a prize. Keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done. They always tell you keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done. Keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done. They always tell you keep your eyes on the prize, fuck the prize, cause it's all about the vibe when it's all said and done.
All said and done, already won. Got that and then some. I know where I'm from, nowhere to run. Don't need a reason. Got the vibe and the drive and I'm gon' do it. I think they lied on my life and I'm gon' do it.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Dom 2 Times, and we back with the Valley Fever podcast, shot by HPTV. And we got my special guest, man, Philae, back in the building. But, yo, let's give a shout out to him wearing felines, man. He need that sponsorship, dog. Like,
Yes.
look at it. Look at it.
Put the shoes in there.
Give them 60 seconds to just, do
Everything I got on is Fila, okay? Y'all want to go get y'all some Fila if you fuck with Philae.
Mm-hmm.
But I also got some Fila shirts like this one right here I made with the autograph right there.
That's fire.
You see that? Man, y'all want to get you a Fila shirt if you fuck with me, for real, man. If you fuck with yourself, you want to fuck with me.
Wait, what?
I feel like that could be flipped around so many different ways.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
No Diddy?
No Diddy, no doubt.
No
Diddy, no doubt. No Diddy, no doubt.
No Diddy, I'm still trying to find the rule on that one, man. We're learning.
We're always ever evolving, right?
We're evolving to
Ever
No Diddy. We're
evolving.
trying to figure out the right times. Was that a No Diddy moment?
Okay, this is the first time we're going to let y'all know that we
Say
coined
that
in the
again.
phrase, no
If
Diddy.
you fuck with yourself, you fuck with me.
We here
fuck
for
with
it.
yourself, you fuck with me. Bro, ain't even nothing Diddy about it. There's nothing bad boy about that. There's no about it. Okay?
Take that.
Hey, it's just the wrong time.
No, but you definitely want to get y'all some Fila gear for sure.
You said you wasn't going to cry this episode. You said you wasn't going to cry.
I'm not crying. It's my allergies. That's it. Oh, my God. Let's get back to your shit, bro. Because my allergies is fucking up. And y'all try to catch me in a funny moment.
Yo, I'm the greatest rapper that ever lived.
Real talk.
I am the greatest rapper that has ever lived.
But speaking of
And
you
it's
being the greatest rapper,
gonna show itself.
yeah. Speaking of you being the greatest rapper, I find it a problem out here that I kind of want to ask you about it and speak about it. That like it seems like a lot of people trying to like blackball you out here. Like,
I gotta take a drink for this one. I gotta take a drink for this one.
With the pinky
I
up.
gotta take a drink for this one. I gotta take a drink for this one, man.
Man, listen,
Hey,
man.
Who you gonna say? Who you gonna say, man? Who you gonna say?
Listen, man, I won't say no names, right? But
I need the cup.
hold on. we gotta get our little drink on real quick. That way I can just be straight up with y'all. You feel
That.
me?
You want more than that? That's a baby shot.
Yeah,
You want more than that?
You driving?
You already told me you wasn't gonna cry. You already cried. You've been crying this whole damn time.
Man, that's because this shit funny. Man. This all. I swear to God, I'm not crying. No, I'm not gonna promise that.
Real men do cry though. I'm just gonna put that out
very
there.
Emotional and intelligent, but yeah. So
raise that emotional IQ for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get right into it, brother. What's up with like I be seeing it, bro. I'm just get straight to it. What's up with like you and DJ and like you feel me, Two Tone? I could keep going with the list, but it just seems like those be the main like people that just I don't know. I see like they try to like take
who's DJ I? Who's DJ? I don't even.
I see what you did.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing.
You don't see nothing.
I hear no evil. I see no evil.
You sure you don't? Okay.
Who's? You said Two Tone?
Two Tone the superstar.
Two Tone?
No recollection.
2 tons?
I'm 2 times.
2
right.
times.
I'm 2 times, but I'm talking about Two Tone.
2 times.
Two Tone the superstar.
Oh, what about him?
I mean, like I don't know. For personal experience, I just know like when we did the concert and everything, it seemed like y'all was on good terms around that time. And I don't know if something happened behind the scenes or somebody just like flipped the script or something. Like I don't know what's going on. You feel me? I done moved away, but like I just see things on social media, and I haven't spoke to you in a while about that since then. You feel me? I just check on you about music, but like
you haven't spoken to me.
You feel me? So like, yeah. So I just this is a platform, and it seems like they won't give you a platform to really tell the truth or speak your mind. So.
Right.
They don't want to see what it is if you don't go along with their program, then you become a problem.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And so then it's like you're not with what we're doing. So therefore we got to use whatever we got against you, especially if they see you as a problem. They don't see you as a problem, they don't give a fuck.
Right.
But if they see you as a problem.
Back to your opening statement. The greatest.
I'm the greatest that ever lived. And it shows because I'm a problem. The fact that you have to, like, people are telling people out here not to work with me. I'm hard to work with. Or, like, I'm weird. Or, like, I'm crazy. Like, people be telling people I'm crazy out here. Like, what? Crazy.
What's the definition of crazy? Like,
but I don't know because normal has definitely been redefined.
I kind of like crazy.
Normal is because normal been redefined.
Right,
Call me crazy then. Because,
right. Well, look at all. I mean,
if the 90% is normal, I'm crazy. I want to be crazy.
And you have to understand the reality is any genius, any savant, they're always told that they're crazy. Until they reach that peak.
Exactly.
And then they become genius. Then they're idolized.
Right. So they make me the pun of their jokes. You know what I'm saying? Like they do a whole bunch of stuff to kind of get you to not fuck with him. But not only that, when you're doing stuff that you know you're not supposed to be doing, and you let the light in,
they scatter.
We gotta nip it because I'm fucking with the money. I fuck the money up, and the reason I fuck the money up is because I'm consistently fighting against exploitation. You know what I'm saying? I'm an advocate against people being exploited on any level, whether you're being exploited by the church, whether you're being exploited by the government, whether you being exploited by the nigga down the street.
Right.
If I see it, if I hear it, if I find out, I'm gonna say something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
In a constructive
way. But if you push me to that level, I gotta go to that level with you in order for you to understand it. You know what I'm saying? I gotta fight the fire with the fire. You know what I'm saying? And that works. That works with firefighters. You know what I'm saying? That actually, fire works. You know what I'm saying?
Clash of the classes, fighting for the cash, put your ass in a casket. Reminded of the past that a bag add madness. She never had ass, poof, magic. Now she got a nigga asthmatic. Motion in the ocean, make it hard to swim. All the commotion in the world, make it hard to win. That's why we gotta stay involved, cause that's all we got. And get loud for the people in the parking lot. Speak up a little louder, they can't hear us through the madness. The whole world is in a panic. Somebody speak a little louder, they can't hear us in the attic. We know the powers can't stand it. I guess we gotta turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Till they hear what the fuck we gotta say. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Till they hear what the fuck we gotta say.
Get with the artists, get with us, and let's work on how to fucking better this, because the reality is with the pay to play shit. Like the reality is. Like, if you ask any business major, their business practice is not right. But then the other reality is these niggas ain't go to school or college for this shit. These niggas just be like, yo, man, how much a venue cost? Shit, we got to get our money back. Nigga, they're not thinking about the bigger picture. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They don't think about branding. You know what I mean? They don't think about sacrificing money. I got to spend money, sacrifice probably 5 or 6 shows, maybe even 2 years. You know what I'm saying? You got to invest into that brand in order to get that bigger bag.
Absolutely.
Or you can have a fucked up reputation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy because as an artist who went through all that, it's crazy because I went through the whole pay-to-play game. And I learned both sides, you feel me? As a person who been open and more and been watching, and just being more open and being as far as like a learner of the game.
Right.
It was crazy because like I seen why they do it. I don't even blame them. But like as you said,
you gotta make that money back.
It's something that they don't know. This is all they learn how to do and just know, oh, I gotta book this venue and get this money back. They don't even care about the time because that's all that they fucking know. You feel me?
Right.
Nobody ever taught them to do it in a different way. How about you know, you pay for the venue, but you give tickets or something like that to these artists and let them make money. Let them make majority of their money or give them like a percentage. Because really, as a promoter, your job is to sell the venue out yourself.
Right.
As a promoter.
Right.
The ticket sales is exploiting too, though.
Like,
that's exploiting too. All of that shit is exploiting because their focus isn't the quality of the show. Their focus is the money. So because their focus is the money, they not reviewing these artists. They not auditioning for these artists. They not handpicking these artists. They just like, yo, if you got the money, we got you. Come. You know, you got the money, come and perform. So now what that does is it's called quality control. In business, it's called quality. In business, it's called quality control.
Free game.
But niggas don't understand what quality control is. You know what I'm saying? Quality. You controlling the quality of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So if you letting 24 unfiltered artists come in, you don't know what these niggas, they talent level, you don't know how they stage presence is. You just collecting the bag.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for Dom to perform, but he got like 10 artists, right? So I gotta wait, and each artist is like it's like
and the crowd.
It kills the vibe. It kind of kills the vibe.
And then you get them texts. Hey, when do you go on stage?
Right.
Hey, when you go? I'm gonna just pull up when you go on stage, bro, because niggas know. Niggas, they already know what they're in for. So that's how they're exploiting you, because you're not getting what you're paying for.
Right.
There's a value to your slot. There's a value to every slot, and it's your duty as an artist to understand, is that slot worth it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is this in a bar? How many artists do you got performing? Did y'all handpick this shit?
You know what I learned about?
These promoters don't have a brand. They don't have a brand themselves. They can't put on a show and put asses in the seats themselves So they do that by collecting your money and making you put the asses in the seats at the same time and collecting their money.
So their brand reputation is...
There's no brand.
It's not important to
them. They need you.
Right.
So why the fuck is it that you need me and you charging me?
There's a whole pyramid.
Oh, but you a little smarter though, right? You a little smarter than the rest, huh? Hey, well, I got Def Jam coming. Yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm exploiting right now? I'm exploiting your hope.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm exploiting. You a smart nigga. But you like, I need
them to see me.
I need them.
Yeah,
I might have
need
to
them to see
invest
me.
into this. You feel me?
Only to find out it was the janitor, nigga, that work at Def Jam, nigga. Niggas is out here coming out here every motherfucking month, and this nigga ain't nobody. Niggas don't even know who this nigga is from Def Jam. Who is that nigga? Nigga, you don't even know who that nigga is.
Right.
Niggas put a title on it, and that's how they exploit you. They exploit you by the price being so high and saying, I know damn well this nigga ain't gonna pay for it, so I gotta put a little stank on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I learned when it comes to these quote unquote labels and everybody talking about this shit? First of all, like a lot of people that's paying for these like showcases and talent shows and stuff like that to pay it to get to it, it's a scam, man. I'm gonna let you know that now. The host that they have come there and everything, he got paid to come there just to show his face. That way they can get your money.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, that's just me giving y'all free game. So if y'all really want to know how to get it up there, man, to be honest, the label will come to you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't go looking for no label, they'll come to you. And you know how to get that? You do it for yourself. Once they see you got a buzz and support, even if they see you got 50 people to 100 people, you making your own money?
Mm-hmm.
That's when that label gonna come.
Free game.
You know, free game, you feel me?
And that, bro, I've been there before. You know what I'm saying, nigga? I didn't save the money up for all of the fucking pay to plays. You know what I'm saying? I done told the girl that I was with at the time, look, just
hold it down.
Yeah, help me. I just need
this show is
this the one.
This the one. You know what I'm saying? She looking at me like, nigga, really?
I thought the last three was the one.
Nigga, you really finna spend your money on this? Hey, you just gotta understand.
You believed in me. I thought you believed in me.
I'm opening up for Tory Lanez. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then to come back and you feel so fucking defeated.
Because
time after time, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And me being an activist, it's my job to be like, yo, I'm an activist in this line of work as far as hip hop.
Absolutely.
So I've got to liberate, and I gotta tell people about what's going on because the shit is not right, and they can suck my ego.
Mm-hmm. Wait, did you say suck my ego? That's different.
They can suck my ego.
That's clean. Pause. I'm real. Like
Will Smith made it.
That I'm down there about to tell them kids, boy, stop cussing and say that.
Suck my ego on my mama. On my mama. That's why I don't care about none of the shit that none of the tricks that they try to keep me shut up. And you know what I'm saying? I just do what the fuck I do, and I know that people are starting to see it now. Like, oh damn, like now I see what the fuck he was talking about as far as pay to play.
Didn't you say something similar about Hillary?
Hillary Clinton?
Yeah, didn't you say something? You got a video out.
About Hillary Clinton?
Donald Trump and...
Oh, that was an old ass fucking skit I had. I was on CNN? Yeah, I wasn't on CNN.
You weren't?
No, that was some shit I made, man. I'm a videographer as well, so I'm pretty good at it.
Okay, so let's rattle down the resume.
The graphics, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a videographer. I'm a photographer. I'm an activist, a hip hop artist.
Don't like on them accolades, boy.
It's not many accolades. I'm not nobody. But I am the greatest. No, I am the greatest rapper.
Take it back.
In the world, but it's the humility. It's the humility trying to overpower the God body and the God complex. And I'm in a God complex right now. So people just gonna have to forgive me for a little while.
Is that a new space for you?
It's a space for me right now. It's a stage. It's a stage. Fuck you.
Normally that stage. Jesus.
Nah.
Normally,
He told you.
normally that stage I be high. You feel me? That's my God body stage. You high right now?
Standing on business.
All 2024, nigga.
Yeah, we go to a break, ain't we?
In a little bit.
They
ready for a break now. They ready for a break
This
now.
nigga ready.
No, because I 10 minutes be looking like 10 seconds. You be like 10 minutes, all right. You be like, you talk for like 20 seconds and be like, damn, man, I know it's been like 9 minutes.
I'd like to say a few words about your arrest record. What the hell?
Yo, the sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Man, you want some too? You better wrap it up. You better wrap that gavel up, B. I'm talking about what I was telling you.
Trying to do better, I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to do better today. Trying to do better before it's too late. I'm just hoping that my music ain't included with the rest in peace. I just wanna see improvement in my movement. I don't want the death of me the only time that you respected me. I wanna smell the flowers in my face, and I wanna be alive to put the flowers in the vase. But I'm afraid that my demise might arrive in its place. They always tell me that I'm dope, but never share the high. Validation with that accommodation got me thinking everything they said was a fucking lie. They ass shaking and I'm advocating, yet they getting all the admiration. I ain't hating, but it's got me navigating through the fabrication. Bitterness behind the time that I invested. Afraid that I'ma go through life undetected. My whole life I just wanna be accepted, and yet I'm left with the rejection, trying to find the right direction, and I'm getting lost. I'm asking for directions and they asking for a budget cost. They wanna wait until my funeral to carry me, and a casket is the only time they stare at me. Fuck it, you can bury me alive if it's like that. Always wanna wait until you die just to type that. He was so good at what he did, man, he was so loving to his kids and they wasn't even his. Or he was always fighting for my rights, or he was always helping someone life, or he was always opening his home, or opening his arms when somebody was alone. I'm going viral when I'm gone, and I'm hoping that that ain't the case. Trying to do better, I'm 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 trying.
Welcome back to the Valley Fever podcast. We got Felipe. No, I'm just playing.
That shit was crazy.
Oh, man. Damn, man. Damn. Y'all disrespecting a god, man. Y'all disrespecting a god. Y'all gotta do that to me.
That nigga sound like the seasoning.
Seasoning salt
It's
for your
filet,
spam fries.
man.
Filet.
Oh, my bad.
Filet,
You know
the greatest. Don't disrespect me.
You know I know.
Don't disrespect me.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna regret it.
Cause one of us goes in, then we all go through.
Do it.
Hey. So what's next? What are we talking about? Are we talking about how these black churches don't care about black people?
Talk about
Let's
it.
talk about that.
Talk about it.
Black churches don't care about black people, man.
Who cares about black people then?
They exploit. I'm not gonna comment on white churches because I don't go. So I don't know. Black churches is exploiting black people.
I ain't gonna hold
with
you.
tithing and making these people pay this 10%. Like, people don't understand their own Bible. They don't teach people the Bible the way it's supposed to be taught.
Can I be honest?
What?
I've been to a white church before. Their service was short as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy, bro. You gonna think I'm lying? You know the little seats under us?
I'm sure they exploiting their people.
They got like knee pads.
Pulls
like,
down.
Like, you feel me? When you need to pray,
to kneel.
you get to sleep. You sit on your knees or some shit.
I'm not even just gonna say my people, man. I'm gonna say church people. Churches in general are exploiting people. But what was the topic?
Do you need a hostess or a host?
No.
A hostess?
Nigga, you brought the topic up. I was about to go in with you.
I just want to
I was
say
about
that.
to say, nigga, you feel me?
I just want to say that. No.
Hey, question. Do you think, why do they say you paying for tithes, but it's really you help paying for their rent? You know, and shit like
That I
Really-
don't understand. How the fuck is a pastor making a living off of the people's tithes and off? Like, what? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get that, man. And when you read the Bible, like, that's deep. I don't want to. That money is supposed to go to God's assistant. They take it to God. And God, he buy whatever he be wanting to buy with it. Sound like some bullshit, don't it? That's some what the fuck God need with some damn money, man? Hey, I need 10%
Of
of
everything
what
you
y'all
got.
doing, okay? 10%, okay? And make sure you calculate it, because I know you made like $20 extra yesterday, so you better add that in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, and it better
In
be
the
2 or 10. Yeah, come on, get out of here, man. People don't know their word, because if you look in that whole book, you look at any verse in that Bible that talks about tithing, it is going to say food. There's nothing in that book that says money.
Did they know what 10% was back then?
No, there's no damn percentages. They had the sundials.
Yo, and they
had the
had
sundials.
currency.
Wasn't no
they had
calculator.
currency back then, because the Bible says if you have too much harvest, then you take that 10% of your harvest to the storehouse and you buy whatever it is that you need for the storehouse, because that's what tithing was about. Tithing was this. This was tithing. This was tithing. Look. No. It was food.
Yes.
This is why though. Like, so look. So like we tithing and shit. Like we
Everything
grow.
was a barter
I got a
system
farm
back
and
then.
shit, right? I got a farm. I'm growing shit. I'm growing all this shit. I would give the least portion, the portion that I don't, you know what I'm saying? The portion that's not as good as this portion, I would give that. That would be my 10%. And I would take that to the storehouse, and everybody would take whatever it is that you didn't have. Like, oh, you got the oranges. I had a bad orange, you know what I'm saying, season. Let me get it wasn't give it to the pastor and the pastor take everything and they split it up. No, that's not how it is.
Cadillac.
And they've been exploiting people. They've been exploiting people for years. They've been exploiting people for years.
About it, I never remember there being a pastor in any of these movies that was back then talking about those times. When was it? Can y'all name me one pastor?
It was always look. People have always been exploiting people, even in the Bible. And when you look at the Bible, when you read the Bible, you understand the timeline of it. Like me personally, the Bible to me is like the one thing I do believe in about the Bible is the principles, because the principles are so fucking solid. Like you get all the successful help books, they get all their principles from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Those principles are solid. You reap what you sow. You know what I'm saying? Shit like sex before marriage. That's a principle. That ain't no shit like you better do it or I'm gonna send you to hell. No, that's a principle for here on earth. If you fuck with too many bitches, you gonna get them pregnant early, or you might get a disease, or you might have an emotional difficulty. There's a lot of things that come with you not controlling your dick or your vagina.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that it's a principle on how to, you know what I'm saying, obey thy mother and thy father for days to be added on your life. It's not saying God gonna add days to your life literally. It's saying if you listen to their experience and what the fuck they know
from it.
you gonna add some days to your life, but nigga, you can still die tomorrow.
You might.
You can still die tomorrow.
That.
God ain't adding days. Say like you can still. These are principles. You know what I'm saying? But what the Bible is, what people don't understand is what I feel like is the Bible is true, but it's an interpretation of what it was, what they saw in their time.
Right.
So if they saying the sun was blocked by God, we
solar
know that
eclipse.
Now is a solar eclipse.
Coming up in a week, 2 weeks.
There was a demon that came and got me. He had autism. You know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't understand autism in that time of day. Like, there's so many things, you know what I'm saying? But the principles are solid. But it was from their interpretation as far as what was going on in that time. You know what I mean? And so people just take that and they take it the wrong way. And they try their best to make God out to be like humans. Instead of in reverse, we trying to be like God.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? They try to make God out to be this fucking condescending, money hungry control freak. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nah, bro, like, nigga, did your mama give birth to you so you could worship her? No. Not at all.
Yeah, that's the worst thing.
She gave birth to you. A lot of people, well, you know, the real way, people give birth, you know what I'm saying, because they want a child. They want something to love and to be loved back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want somebody, you know, to have a, you know, input on a life that they, you know what I'm saying, created. They didn't create that so I can get them to work. God, so you got to, God ain't like that either. God ain't creating people so they can, I need you, I'm finna create you. And then I'm going to put you in a world where it's difficult to figure out if I'm even real or not. Figure it out, nigga.
So do you believe in demons?
I believe demons are aspects of us and the evil that comes with us being humans. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just believe that it's just, you know, just the fucked up side of what God created. And God understood what he created. You know what I'm saying? He understands that. You know what I'm saying? He understands more than you know. That's why he can't judge you or put you in a place like, nigga, you're born in a society that develops the flaws in your mind. Nigga, you selling drugs because you're in a society where you live, where you seeing your mama struggling, or you seeing this and that, or you're influenced by the niggas that you live in. Like, bro, like you think God don't understand every little aspect and detail of your life? So you think God is just like you? Oh, you don't do what I ask you to do, I'm gonna punish you. I'm gonna fuck you up, nigga. Oh, you don't fuck with me, nigga? Alright. You know, God know every little thing. Like, now you might not escape man's judgment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with little kids, or you murdering people, or you doing shit that you ain't supposed to do. You ain't gonna escape man's judgment. But there are things that God understands that we'll never understand. You know what I'm saying? He understands the detail of every little single thing. You know what I'm saying? So he can't never judge us. He love us. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. And that's my ideology of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the truth. So does
hell exist?
It's not the truth, because all I know is I don't know. I don't know shit. I don't know shit.
Does hell exist?
Huh?
Does hell exist?
Hell yeah. In your mind. In your mind. Here on earth, man. I've been through hell the last 6-7 months, man. Shit been rough. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Hell for who? Because if there's a place for you and a place, if there's a heaven for you and a hell for you, that makes you better than him. And ain't nobody better than nobody. You cannot. That means you earned your way to heaven. And you can't earn your way to heaven. You can't earn your way to God love. God love you unconditionally. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop him from loving you. There's nothing you can do. His love is divine. That's why I tell people to open their third eye, because that's what the third eye is looking at things from a divine perspective. You know what I'm saying? You see people from a godly perspective. I look at you like God looks at you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just see you doing me dirty. I see, damn, bro, you had a fucked up father. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a little deeper than you just doing me dirty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's deeper than that. You know?
You know, it's crazy. A lot of people, it's crazy that you just brought that up, because it be a lot of situations that I be trying to be open to. And look at situations like that. When situations happen to me, I'll be like, why would that person do that to me?
Yeah.
You feel me? And a lot of people be like, well, why would you react like that? Because I know the old me.
Yeah.
I probably would have smacked the nigga if some shit like that to me. But like, if a nigga did some shit to me,
it would make you uncomfortable.
You feel me?
Make you feel fucked up.
But then, like, I had to think about some shit, like, as I got older, when I went through certain things and how I handled it, you feel me? It's like, I had to look at, like, why that nigga react that way. But then it fucks with us mentally because how do we handle it? Because we be like, man, this weak. How do we handle it? Not strong enough. You feel me?
You could talk about that all
shit crazy.
day.
Man, the more knowledge you know, the more you're able to understand it, and it take off of you. You know what I'm saying? So when somebody do you wrong, that feeling of uncomfortable, that, you know what I'm saying, you understanding this person is in the condition that they in mentally, it kind of takes the stress off. It takes the personal aspect of it. Like you did this to me because you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? In reality, they just, you know what I'm saying, they dealing with a lot of, like, we deal with a lot of shit because of the system that we live in. The society really developed our mind that we all have, and we have so much unlearning to do. We have to unlearn.
Changing the narrative.
We have to evolve. Like, I don't know shit though. Like, the shit I'm saying, I don't know shit. If it makes sense though, but if it makes sense to you,
right,
take it and see, research it and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because all I'm saying is, I've gone through the shit that I'm saying about God. Like, I ain't saying this out my ass. Like, I done went through the traditional aspect of the Christian life. You know what I'm saying? Believing what the pastor believed in. I used to teach tithes and offerings. You know what I'm saying? I used to teach. You know, the game was say some really dope try to figure out the dopest shit you could say to get money out of these niggas' pockets. That's the reality. Mm-hmm. But what we're really doing is I'm really trying to persuade them to know that God, you know, the money belongs to. No, I'm really trying. Nigga, this is nothing that the government don't do. You know what I'm saying? Mm. So that's like they exploit you in church, just like they exploit you with this pay-to-play shit. Like, all of this is a reflection of the country that we're influenced by. And we feel like this is the way we should be moving in order to get this success, in order to get the shit that we subconsciously live this way. Right. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I just try to get people to open their minds. You know what I'm saying?
Is it just the U.S. or do you feel like it's a worldly problem?
It's the whole world, man. You just can't believe nothing no more, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Putin's evil or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't know because you go and you listen to what Putin is saying. And you be like, bro, what the fuck is wrong? What is he not? Like, everything he's saying is like,
I can't confirm.
You know, the whole Ukraine fucking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like what people don't understand is the whole Cold War stopped because they made an agreement saying that, you know what I'm saying, blah blah blah, but also these territories stay neutral. Because like, this is my country right here, and this is y'all alliance over here. So we need this portion, these countries, to just don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with them. Just keep that right there. And through the years, we've just been grabbing land, making them a part of NATO, making them a part of NATO, making them a part of NATO. Now, nigga, we right on their border. What, nigga? You on our border now, nigga? What the hell no? You know what I'm saying? And then you find out about certain coups. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, the United States is good for creating coups. We go to another country and we finance they coup. You know what I'm saying? There's always a group of people in every country that don't fuck with their country.
Right.
So they say, find the group that don't fuck with that country and finance them. Give them the guns, give them whatever they need, but we ain't got nothing to do with it though.
Implode.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Implode.
Give them everything they need to be able to take over that government. And once y'all done, we going to go ahead and give y'all a leader. We're going to put a leader over there. So now you want to do that on my border? You want to have the coup happen in Ukraine. And not only that, we shipping money to Ukraine. We shipping billions of dollars, not understanding Biden and his family been making money off of that. That money going somewhere. That money, what it is really money laundering. I'm saying too much.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm saying they're gonna kill me.
I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, don't speak that. Don't speak that. Take it back.
You being real.
Take it back.
Real talk. They giving them niggas money. I just want $20. That's it.
20,000.
They want to give a nigga $20.
I'm not saying Putin ain't evil. All I'm saying is I don't know what to believe in. I can't believe nothing. The government, the fucking Fox News says. I can't believe what CNN says. I just got done watching fucking Candace Owens' interview on Breakfast Club. Watched the whole thing. I go down my timeline and see Hot New Hip Hop say she said this and that about Jewish people and this, that, and the third, and bam, they cancel her. And I'm like, nigga, she didn't even say that. What you mean, anti-Semitism? She didn't say that. What are you talking about? So you open your eyes and be like, bro, there's so much I can't fucking believe. I don't know what to fucking believe no more.
You know what remind me of Kanye West when he did that one speech for when he was running for president and chopped it up.
Yes.
He said Jesus still crying and just talking about abortion.
Bro,
they didn't even show the real thing. They didn't even show the real thing.
Unless you watching something live.
Unless you went to go watch the whole thing. This nigga had like that. Not even he just emotional ass nigga. You feel me? He had some valid points. But instead, they just decided to cry. This nigga talking about it so well. Hey, yo,
That's what they do.
Them niggas cut that shit well.
But listen. All Ye, the shit that Ye be saying be on point and then it don't be on point. It's just that people don't really understand what he's really saying. He's just saying it in a controversial way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? To say I love Hitler, what he's really saying is God is love and everybody should be loved regardless of what they, you know what I'm saying? God is going to accept whatever it is that what they've done. Basically what I was just saying, never mind. So we're back, you guys.
This is not Key and Peele. This is the Valley Fever podcast.
You just jumped into this shit. Hey, what's up? What's up? What we got left?
Let us know where we going now.
So real quick, because man, you just been giving us so much like deep
gems,
so much gems and everything, and I see it transpire in your music when you talk about it a lot. I don't think a lot of people catch it. You feel me? So, are you working on any music lately that you feel like they'll catch it? You feel me? They'll understand it more. Have you? What's been your way of trying to catch people's attention more when it comes to the music side?
So I am evolving musically. I feel like as an artist who's made themselves responsible for the masses, I feel like it's your responsibility to evolve your craft as much as you can in order to make that message reachable. You know what I'm saying? And so what I do is I'm always trying to figure out ways to make moral stability and political awareness appealing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I can't just be like, yo, I'm an underground rapper. This is how I rap. saying? Like, no, I got to figure out how to get this message to be appealing for the masses. You know what I'm saying? And so what I do is, I think it's a mixture of me working on my craft for so many years and me being so good at what I do, and then at the same time collecting knowledge and information, and that actually coinciding with each other, just naturally coinciding. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna kill me, man. They gonna kill me. But I feel like, and when you look at all the major pieces as far as our leaders, like the Malcolm X's, the Martin Luther King, if you look at most of these leaders, you gotta consider them like the perfect storm, because you might have somebody who has all this knowledge, but they're not really handsome. You know, they don't really look that.
So you're the triple threat.
You know what I'm saying? Or you might have somebody that look good, but they're not really charisma.
Verse,
They don't have that charisma, that character. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just feel like I'm the perfect storm with my imagine because music is so influential. And the influence, am I saying the word? It's so influencing to the world. Like music can change your mood without your permission.
Right. Without you even knowing.
Without you even knowing. You can be in a good mood, listen to a deep ass song and be like, damn, that's deep. Or listen to a dope ass song and be like, damn, this shit hype. This shit hype. It can change your mood without your permission. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You get the president who wears a suit every single day. The world, you don't see kids in school wearing suits, but you get Lil Wayne wearing some skater shit, and you got the whole world trying to emulate. That's how powerful fucking music is.
Very much so.
Music is that powerful. So me having this knowledge, and then me being able to put that knowledge in a poetic form, and then to have the charisma at the same time is like the perfect storm. You know what I'm saying?
Triple threat.
It's a triple threat. So I always make sure that I'm learning. I'm always evolving, because I'm always wrong. I'm always wrong. And I always got to remind myself how wrong I am, so I can always figure out how to get right. Whatever that means. Whatever you tell me, I don't sit right, but it might be right. Because there's been shit that people done told me back in the day, and I'd be like, this nigga tripping. Wow. Hey, this nigga, what the fuck is this nigga talking about, bro? Then you evolve and be like, damn.
You get a little bit of life experience.
Oh, boy, whatever he was saying, I remember this dude back in the day used to say this shit, bro. And that nigga was awful. So that's why you gotta be like, yo, you could be wrong. I could be wrong with what I'm saying. But if it makes sense, like the fact that atheists can relate to what I'm saying, like, damn, I never heard like religion or God talk about it the way I talk about it. It's like, maybe I'm onto something. Maybe I'm onto something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe what I'm doing is right, because it all falls under the umbrella of love. Like, I feel like love is the top-notch thing at the top of everything in life.
Absolutely.
It's all about love.
So you're building your wealth of knowledge. You're making your music more relatable and digestible, but appealing. Are you looking for a Coretta or an Angela?
Coretta? Why would you ask me Coretta? You know this nigga. What was the John Mayers?
Yes.
You know this nigga just got done calling this white woman his Coretta.
But I mean, we're talking about yes. Well, no, he called Megan Good. He called Megan Good his Coretta. Okay. For the record.
No, he called
Megan
the
Good
one that too. And that's why people was mad that he called Megan Good that, because they like, why would you call
I don't
her the
remember
same
him.
thing you called the white girl?
I don't remember him actually calling the white girl Coretta. I know that he referred to Megan as his Coretta. But as we're talking about influential and legendary individuals and influencers of our society and of the movement. Are you looking for a Coretta or an Angela?
So I'm looking for someone I can just evolve with, someone willing. All that's necessary, I feel like, is willingness. Because if I get a little Kim, if little Kim is willing to evolve, and you know what I'm saying, and learn and want to be, you know what I'm saying, always want to be at least trying to change and willing to, you know what I'm saying, then that's the most, I feel like that's the most important thing.
The willingness to learn.
The willingness to learn.
To be teachable.
To be teachable. To know when you're, not know that you're wrong. Like, I was wrong. Like, go into this, you know what I'm saying? Because people go into these relationships with these masks on, you know what I'm saying? That's why you have that honeymoon stage. That honeymoon stage ain't nothing but two people hiding who they really are. You know what I'm saying? And then after a while, you be like, you are not the person I met.
Co-capping.
What the fuck happened to that person? You know what I'm saying? Like,
the representative.
Because you're so scared, like, in the moment you meet a person, and you immediately go against the rules of engagement, the rules of the process. You know what I'm saying? You go against it because you don't have control of your emotions. You don't have control of that feeling. You're reacting to this new person, and you're not responding to it. You're not saying, like, our feelings is always going to do what it do. Our emotions is always going to do what it do. It's always going to be like, when you see a fine girl, you see a girl that might say the right thing. God damn. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know who she is. But your feelings overwhelm you so much that you don't have control of it. You don't practice control. So you just be like, man, I want her. I want her. Like, I just want her. Like, I just want him. Like, whatever it is, I just want him. Like, the moment is good enough for me. You know what I'm saying? And you're not thinking about the process. You're not thinking about, let me take the proper steps. Let me just, I want to hit right now. You know? I want to, you know? And maybe you might fuck around and hit, and you might luck up with somebody that's a good fit for you. But 9 times out of 10, you don't want to take that gamble. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to gamble that much. You know what I'm saying? When you try to find somebody that you're trying to be with, you don't want to gamble all the time. You don't want to fuck on the first night all the time. Can't do that. So you gotta take the proper steps in the process of things. You know what I'm saying? So people aren't really. They're not controlling themselves. They're not taking the proper steps. They're not going through the process of things. And so they're just focused on what they want so much that they like, I'm going to just hide everything he don't like. I'm going to just hide that shit. Or I'm going to hide everything she don't like. I'm going to just, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like when women ask me, like, what's your type? Like, why? So you can be that way? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to just be me, you be you. And if you don't like me, I have to be okay with that. I got to be, people are okay with some, not liking something. And they just, like, love the appearance so much that they just, like, I'm going to just try to hide this as much as I can until it don't feel good no more. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of understanding in relationships, and I'm really evolving. It's really hard. It's really hard to date with that understanding because people don't. They're just not evolving right now, and so it's a little difficult to date these days. So basically, not looking for a Coretta.
So you don't have a type. That's what he's saying.
It's not that I did. I mean.
Okay, so how you feel about, like, what do you feel about the current standard in society right now, like the BBLs and all of that? How you feel about that?
I can't stand a BBL, man. I cannot stand the BBL. that just turns me all the way off. Like, no disrespectfully. But
I ain't got no judgment, G.
It turns me all the way off.
I like that because it's just like, I like that. I love that shit, but ain't no judgment there. Oh, she said,
It's kind of, you ever took a bite of somebody's food, being like greedy, and they had something in there that you don't like, but they didn't say it. You like, this shit good. You like, yeah, but they got what's the name in it. You like, oh shit, this shit nasty. That's how I feel about BBLs. Like, yeah, she fine as fuck. As soon as somebody tell me it's fake, I be like,
That's how you feel, right? Man, you gotta be a little bit more open, man.
He open about everything else, though.
It's kind of like this, like, okay,
as fuck or thick as fuck?
listen.
Because BBL ain't fine.
I mean, I'm not. Look, this is the best way to explain. Like, all right, for example, bro, like,
but what?
Let me give you an example, nigga. Let me give you an example. Like, okay, so listen, bro. Like, I use some food, for example. What's a particular food? I'd say like spinach, you feel me, or something like that. It's not something that like I prefer, but I tried it. I was like, it's not that bad. That's it. It's not I prefer. That's why I said like it be some people have some nasty ass brains because they be having nasty ass spit.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. But then like it be
The camera on me now. The camera on me now. Now see. Now let's say you reach. Let's say you go into your grandmama's house, right?
For sure.
And she got that plate of fruit, right?
That plate of
You go to grab her fruit, right?
It's plastic.
And you go,
It's plastic.
You go like that motherfucker. You go, shit, nigga, this motherfucker plastic, nigga. It's not even real.
I see. Wait, time out.
That's how I feel, nigga.
You said you gonna be biting booties? Listen, biting booties. I ain't about to be doing all that.
I bite booty. I will bite a booty. I will bite my woman's booty. So that's what I'm saying. Like if I bite the booty and it don't taste like a real booty.
What does a real booty taste like?
Like there's no.
I can talk all day.
No modification.
No way, bro.
I haven't bitten into a fake booty before, so.
I never said what a fake booty is. What a real booty tastes like.
A real booty tastes like skin. The fuck you want me to say? The texture, nigga. I don't know.
It tastes like skin, nigga.
Oh,
man. I swear, I probably was about to cry with this shit.
What do you want me to say?
I'm just saying. Listen, don't knock it till you don't try.
Nah, that's not my.
Don't knock that till you don't try.
That's natural. Not now. Now, if I run into a woman that has that and she just has a really dope ass mindset,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it won't be for that though. It would be like damn, you got that to impress niggas, and then you end up with a nigga that don't even like you.
Nah. I feel you on that. But let me tell you one time. Listen, bro. When you get it from the back, man, that shit matter.
I don't know.
I just feel like
let me ask you then. Does it jiggle the same?
Does it jiggle the same?
I don't think it jiggled the same.
The live studio audience is shaking their head. Absolutely not. The live studio audience said no. And for the fact that my man Dom 2 Times is crying for the third time, we gonna go to break.
They got that wop bop loop.
The bap bam, break time.
We about to make a movie tonight, man. Shout out to HPTV, man. Shout out to H4E Kyrie, Little the Pony. We about to rock it, man. Pretty in Pink Dash, man. Thank you.
Oh yeah, ain't no mistake in my trip. I I keep the yay by the stick. Never put faith in the bitch. We way too busy breaking the bitch. Niggas fake perpetrate with their lips. I keep a case on the hip. I turn a tray to a brick. Fuck on your little hoe, let it drip.
He wanna couture me, but he can't afford me. He wanna fuck on me, but he can't afford me. These hoes be jocking me, copying, borderline stalking me, watching me, giving top to me. It's the only way you topping me.
Now let me see you twerk, 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 twerk.
Now twerk fast, twerk slow, throw it back, snatch your soul.
Now let me see you twerk, twerk, twerk,
throw that hoe.
twerk, twerk, twerk.
Now twerk fast, twerk slow, throw it back, snatch your soul. Now shoot, I be giving and giving, empowering women, but don't get it twisted. Look, baby, I'm with it. Don't play with no bitches, go play with your pussy and niggas who feel it. I'm not sparing feelings, such a good friend. I was so willing, I held your hand, you made a living. When you with the clan, baby girl, it's a given. You with the hand, now you my dinner.
See what they're talking about. And then he was like, oh yeah, okay.
And one thing about me is I stand on.
And that was before the episode with that we was co-hosting.
When people book me, first thing I ask them, nigga, is are you charging artists? Are you charging any? No, I'm not charging you, bro. Like I'm not. No, are you charging any artist on your step? I can't do it. Like I done turned down a bunch of events because they charge the artist, and I stand on what the fuck it is I'm talking about. And I try to give them the information to help them, but they don't even hear shit. They just so caught on here. Am I talking too much?
No.
I know
This is your platform.
I am talking too much. It's good information. You getting it? Nah, it's shit that you need.
You know where
it's too much. No. It was what you needed.
You know what you're not doing though? You're not telling them because, like, I hear what you're saying, right?
He's not hyping his shit enough.
About music is the way it changes the mood, right? Let's get to that real quick, because we getting towards the end. But you gotta let them know where to hear your music, bro. Because
not hyping his shit enough.
Your music not even on like, come on, so like,
into that, I gotta do that.
You gotta tell them, like, all right, because like,
when you try to bring it up,
I'm learning.
He just did.
Fucking little drunk. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, I am too.
Alright, so like we back out there. Nah.
Okay, so previously
we don't even know what professional is anymore because Diddy says professional. So
we're not doing that. No doubt. Gwen Stefani, but you used to be on Spotify.
Yeah.
You're not even on Spotify no more.
No.
What happened there?
They deleted me. Why? They tried to say it was streaming abuse, but what it is they don't know how to put a regulation on the streaming abuse, and they happen to delete some shit from a nigga that's not even like my numbers wasn't even that good. I'm like, nigga, why would you delete some shit? Like, nigga, I'm gonna pay for some shit. My numbers is gonna be up. Like,
right?
They only had like 100 and something views the last month. Nigga, you gonna delete my shit for what? So I don't necessarily. I think they just don't. And then I'm not a artist that's up there, so it's easy to get lost in the sauce. So they just showed me how much control that they got, and I'm just like, you know what? It's better that I go the avenue of just create my own website. People just get it straight from there.
So what's the website? Shameless plug.
FelaMusic.com. That's it.
FELA. .com. Oh, music.com. Okay.
That's the best way, man. You should do that. What I'm trying to do is I'm gonna try to get all the artists, especially independent artists, to do that. Yeah. To just everybody just go. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have motherfuckers. I'm gonna start probably. That's what I'm gonna gonna start sponsoring for Danzu because that's what I make my website through, and it's basically a website for hip hop artists. Like it's easy to set your page up, get your domain name, Danzu at Fillet.com. Like it's just FiletMusic.com.
I love that.
Easy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start getting artists. Go to Danzu.com. Get your motherfucking website.
Right here.
Period.
You say it right there.
Yeah, no, I say it. I'm gonna say it when y'all bring it up.
We're here now.
But like, let's bring it up then.
Okay, so how about this?
You use Bandzoo. I ain't gonna lie, I use Wix. But like, the whole thing is to really get your music out by itself. Like, it seems, in my opinion, you more saying like, fuck the distribution. Like we came up in the air, and never shouldn't even change in a way. You feel me?
Right.
So like, why even change it? You feel me? Like, what made us stop?
Burning our own CDs, making our own mixtapes from the trunk.
Granted, what stopped it was the fact that people were pirating the music. You know what I'm saying? And that was legitimately hurting
sales
hurting sales.
But was it more mainstream industry sales though?
When Spotify first came out, they came out on the basis of solely helping out independent artists and making sure just artists in general and them not getting, you know what I'm saying? They figured the shit out. And then what happened was record labels bought Spotify. And that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? They buy these platforms and now, and then they exploit the artists.
Snacking. Ooh.
The record labels are fucking the artists.
They are. They've been doing it though.
So
how do we change the narrative?
So how we change the narrative? That's what. So Spotify deleted my music, right? They deleted my shit. I don't know if it's for political reasons. Joe Rogan be saying what he be saying. I don't know what it is. I don't know why Spotify deleted my shit. I don't know. But it showed me, like when they deleted it, I was like, it showed me how much control they got over your music. And I'm just like, yo, that's not how this should be. Like I shouldn't be having to pay this monthly subscription. You know what I'm saying? For them to control it at least.
Right.
And then all of this other stuff that's going on for them to only give me a percentage of what people are streaming and so on and so forth. So I just said, you know what? Like I might as well just take all my music off of everything. Apple, whatever. And I'm just going to put my shit on my, I'm going to have a website and put my music on my website. Revolutionaries, you know what I'm saying, that are helping pave the way for us. And we gotta listen. We gotta listen to people like this, people like me, people like you. People, you know what I'm saying? People who are like you, people who are actually saying. My fault. Mic check. Y'all hear me? This ain't got a fuzzy thing on it. Oh man, I'm fancy though, bro. I'm a god. I need a fuzzy thing. I need a fuzzy on there, man. I need the complete thing.
Filter out all of it.
Yeah, man. We gotta get it right. No Diddy. No Diddy, man. No Diddy. I can't stand when they hold it like this.
I have to do that sometimes.
The smallest motherfucking mic, nigga.
Yes. No, I think there's a smaller one that's even worse.
Huh?
I do. I be outside a lot.
Sometimes you gotta do that.
Give them one. No, I'm just playing. Get a big mic.
I did.
Go back to the old mic. What's wrong with the old big mic? What the fuck is that?
I got a big mic too. Let's talk about the notes.
Crackers? Oh, it's crackers. Oh, so yeah.
The producers ain't supposed to be doing this.
I put my music.
But we're not professional because Diddy's professional. We're not trying to do that. Go ahead.
I'm in the game of showing artists how to not be exploited, or at least have an option.
Right.
At least have the knowledge to be able to have an option. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be stupid, by all means, go ahead and be stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
different paths,
but at least you got the knowledge, though. At least you got the information. Like, okay, this is probably a scam based on what he's saying. So
do you consider yourself a teacher?
Yeah, of course. I'm definitely a teacher.
And how do you?
But I'm not a leader, though.
What's the difference?
I'm not a leader. A leader is someone who has a bit of superiority in them. A bit of elitism is what it is. I'm not a leader. I'm not anybody that is superior to anybody. I'm just somebody that's trying to give you the knowledge so that you can be able to help yourself. So I help guide, but I don't lead. Don't nobody need to be behind me or under me, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like consignment. You know what I'm saying? Giving people the work instead of having you work for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, here's do it yourself. Here it is. Not let me put you in some kind of circle to be able to control that, to be able to invest in it. I mean, not invest, but to be able to profit off of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what people do. They be like, the game is to be sold and not to be told. The game is to be sold. Nigga, how did you get it? You gonna get it from somebody else and then sell it to this nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? The game is meant to be told, man. It's not meant. That's what society wants you to. That's what you to think. These are phrases. Like I said, these are phrases you need to motherfucking unlearn. Crabs in a barrel. The game is to be sold and not. This is shit you don't want. You don't want that.
It's just a whole system. You feel me? It's just funny how people. Have you ever felt like the reason why niggas charge people is because they went through so much bullshit trying to give people game?
No.
And they feel like, well, I wasted it so much on the wrong people that I just feel like I'm gonna just charge now for my time. And do you feel like that's the mindset that should be implemented, or that's where they fucked up already?
What that's called is insecurity. That's what that's called. You're insecure about profits that you don't know you're going to get. That's what insecurity is. Insecure is not understanding or not knowing what the future holds, what the future is. You know what I'm saying? You're not secure. You don't secure the future. You know what I'm saying? So you're insecure about it. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking steps. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know whether or not I'm going to get, because the thing is putting asses in the seats, ain't it? Ain't that the game?
Yeah.
The game is to put people in the audience, right?
Right.
So why is it that you have to exploit artists and you can't even put asses in the seats? You know what I'm saying? Like it's an insecurity that I don't think I'm gonna make my money. Like I just spent such and such money on this. I just spent X amount of money on the DJ. I just spent money on this. That insecurity comes in where you like, I don't know if I'm gonna get the people here. I don't know if I can get people into this building, and I don't know if I'm gonna make my money. So they don't do this intentionally. They do this subconsciously. Yo, if I can get 20 artists paying $30 or $20,
at least
I can at least get my money back or something, and then they bring in a +1.
Right.
So I'm gonna make it. They go into, and this is why they ain't went to school for this shit. They go into shit wanting to make money off the rip. And that's not that's not how business works. You go into things knowing you're gonna lose money and you're gonna sacrifice, but you're building a brand. That's why I always bring up Poetic Soul as a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? You've been a Poetic Soul. Nigga, we gonna have an X amount of people. Y'all got 5 minutes to do what you gonna do, and you can't rap over your vocals, right?
Right.
And there's a quality. These niggas did this for years. They didn't say, I'm finna we gotta make this money some kind of, these niggas lost money year after year.
Right.
And they built the quality until now they're like Poetic Soul is that nigga, they pack out all the time.
Business development.
Yeah.
Simple business
It's
development.
simple, and any college major would tell you that. You gotta go into there thinking about the quality of it, knowing, yo, I'm finna spend this money and I'm gonna lose money, but it's gonna be such a good show that's gonna make you go to the next show, and the next show, and the next show. And now I got an audience of people. Poetic Soul, they don't even they can have a show where they don't have nobody perform.
Right.
And there's still gonna be people there, right?
It's a vibe.
Because they have a brand. You know what I'm saying? So now, if you come in and be like, can I perform? You know, I got a brand of people over here. You know what I'm saying? You finna perform in front of my brand of people. You know what I'm saying? So I can charge if I want to. And if I do charge, it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not against pay to play. I'm against them the exploiting of it today. I'm not against pay to play. I'm not against you selling me a shirt worth $20 for $25 or maybe even $30. What I'm against is you charging me a shirt $100 and it only costs you $20 to make.
Right.
And then you wanna go out your way and tell me this shirt cures cancer. Because you know damn well I'm not gonna buy this motherfucker. Or you wanna tell me Jay-Z wore this motherfucker. Like, you want all of these extensive ways to get me to pay more than what the shit is fucking worth. That's called exploiting. The word exploiting means taking advantage of. You know what I'm saying? If you make something worth $20 and you know what I'm saying, there's a price to it. You know what I'm saying? If you add $5 or $10, that's fine. You're making a profit. But to exploit is to extend and drag and make more than what you. That's what they do to us. People, if you go to Walmart, ask a motherfucker right now, do you get paid for what you do? They're gonna be like, yeah. And you don't. You don't get paid for what you do. You get paid for your ability to work. But you don't get paid the value of your labor.
Right.
The fact that I can make billions of dollars and pay you, I have a minimum to pay. I have a minimum wage. Let's just say there's a value to your labor. And your value might be worth $60 an hour. But because the law allows you to pay $10 an hour, that's called a surplus. That's where the wealth comes from. The wealth comes from them making money off the product and the money off of you selling your labor for cheap. That's where the wealth comes. Wealth only comes from, you can only have wealth if there's a poor class. If there's a poor working class. That's the only way wealth exists.
And that's what you were talking about earlier, supply and demand.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel you on that. I'm gonna just be quiet because I'm a little drunk. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with Poetic Soul. Poetic Soul's a great place, you feel me? But I do feel like it is some fixes that could be fixed in there to avoid going into exploitation, you feel me? So that's just in my opinion.
I'm sure of it. All I'm saying is
it was definitely, they definitely came off of culture and they definitely did something that definitely built a platform for, like, they gave me a platform, you know.
And I used to go there when there was nobody there.
Yeah, you feel me?
Nobody.
I remember that. I remember those days and stuff like that. So I see it came a long way.
And they just worked it.
You know, like I said, I do see, like, it wouldn't be right to not give the people who came there, the artists that would hop on the mic to say that they didn't bring in the crowd themselves. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
you know, that's all, you know. And with that being said, you know, I ain't going to get too much deep into it, but in order to avoid exploitation, it's in order to take notes from different people outside as well. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Because I done been to open mics that was formatted differently that there had no cover charge whatsoever. You feel me? Because they made money at the bar. It was all about the intent, man, trying to discover
there's some way, some angle.
You feel me? It was the reason of the open mic was giving people a platform and a place to feel safe to express themselves and express their art. So that's just
and to give, like you said, give them that platform and the opportunity to showcase their expression in front of people so they could take feedback, right? If the crowd loves you, you know, okay, I'm moving in the right direction. If you don't get no applause, or if you're getting a bunch of or even getting booed off, I've been booed off of the stage before. It's not easy. And after real prep with several other people, but you have to have that opportunity to showcase yourself in front of individuals, and open mic is that opportunity.
Yeah, the problem with all of this is greed. That's just the main thing. The problem is greed. Like, you talk about the whole open mic thing. Like, ain't nothing wrong. You charge $5 for that.
That's what I said. It ain't
charge a little $10 for that.
It ain't nothing wrong.
But when you say, I'm so greedy that I'm gonna try to get 50 people to do $10, that's where you're exploiting. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're taking the quality out because there's so many artists.
Yeah.
The experience is now being lost because your greed has taken control of the situation.
Yeah, that's why I said, I like how you talked about LaRussell, what he's doing with the pay to play. You know, it's a lot of people may not have $10. A lot of people may not have $5, but they're willing to give some up, to give some to their artist. And an artist is open to be understanding because there's people who's willing to cover that.
Right.
That show more of what you're worth.
Yeah.
So,
we get, and on streaming sites, we get paid. Well, I know they just tried to bump it up. We get paid a cent now, a stream. So when I have my music, when I drop an album and I say that you know what I'm saying, you can pay $1. You know what I'm saying, for it, or you could pay, you know what I'm saying, $10 or $20 for you could buy this record and you have it for the rest of your life. I'm gonna charge you $20 to buy this album for the record. Like, we used to be able to buy albums and we have it for the rest of our lives. Now we're under, nigga, do you know how many contracts we're probably under now?
Right.
We done signed so many contracts.
Sign right here.
So now, bro, we subscribe for the rest of our lives. Like, I used to be able to buy a program and that'd be my program. Now you subscribe to the program. Because they getting smart.
I can't have.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't have.
I might as well just charge you for the rest of your life. Nah, man, I'm not like that. That's why I created the website. I said, fuck putting it back on these streaming sites.
You got it.
I'm gonna go ahead and make it to where you can buy it directly from me, and you ain't gotta deal with no monthly subscription. You ain't gotta deal with nothing. You just buy it directly from me, and I not only get your $20, but I get your respect. And I get your consistency of being a supporter and a fan and a true fan. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't exploit you, and I did it the real way. And that's why when you look for my music is on filetmusic.com. You look up filetmusic.com. IG. Just go to filetmusic.com if you want to look for my IG. Okay. And everything is going to be on filetmusic.com as of right now. I just have a handful of songs up. But I'm going to be working on putting my music back up, but it's going to be revamped and it's going to be in a condition where I know it's going to be. And I'm also having a label. I'm in talks with a really popular label. So when that goes through, I'll be able to put some more backing behind what it is that I'm doing. But filetmusic.com.
Do you have any plans for visual projects?
I have a lot of visual projects, man.
Because I know a guy.
Oh, yeah. Who is that guy? What's his name?
The nigga behind the camera.
What's the name, though?
He has multiple names.
What's the name that they should know?
ShotByHPTV.
Oh, wait.
You gotta go to the website.
Basically the people you watching. Okay, never mind. Whoever you watching, that's who you talking about. Okay, yeah. So yeah, definitely. I'm trying to work with whoever I can work with. I'm really trying to work with people who could just believe in me and understand, like, nigga, shit hard.
Oh, mama.
Just understand, like, my producer's amazing. Like, my producer he just gives me beats. Like, for like the last 6 years, he just gives me my beats. He just believes in me. I give him 50% of publishing rights.
Love it.
So when that shit pop, he gon' pop. You know what I'm saying? He gon' eat. You know what I mean? So that's all I ask whenever people work for me. All I can afford is your belief. You know what I'm saying? And when things pop for me, just because of my integrity as a man and I believe my reputation is solid, nigga, you either fuck with me and know that I'm gonna fuck with you, and I'm gonna make sure shit right for all of us. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know me enough, and you don't need to fuck with me yet. You know what I'm saying?
You belong at this couch because we strongly believe, and we're huge advocates of the power of collaboration.
Definitely.
And we all have a lot of different irons in the fire, and that shit gonna burn.
That's what's up. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. This is a professional platform, and this platform is really I don't really fuck with everybody, just like I don't fuck with every artist. If you're not doing what you're supposed to do with your craft, I can't get on there yet. Not that I don't fuck with you, but I don't want to do you like that. I don't want to get on your platform and I share your shit on my shit, and you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? It's bad for you, because now the first impression is bad. Ooh, that shit look bad. I'll never click on that ever again. You know what I'm saying? And I be trying to do my homies a favor, like, bro, I can't, no, it's not the association. I'm trying to do us both a favor, like, yo, bro, not yet. Like, you're not there yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's love, though.
Yeah,
that's
it's love. Yeah.
The ability to be transparent and, as you said, be willing to take whatever type of critique as long as it's constructive.
Yeah.
And
the communication.
We building around here.
Yeah, as long as it's presented correctly, as long as you telling me I'm wrong, you communicating that in a way that I can understand. And that's why I say I'm the perfect storm, because I understand communication. You know what I'm saying? I can talk to you controversial if it's necessary for propaganda. I can be that, and that's kind of
no evidence of that throughout this whole podcast.
None of that. Everything is authentic, though. Everything with me is authentic. It comes from an authentic place, but I also understand business, and man, I'm transparent.
We're very grateful for you.
I'm
to
grateful
be here with us.
I'm grateful.
Do you have any last words to the audience of this very professional?
The last thing I want to say is make sure you liberate yourself and you educate yourself. Nothing I said is a fact. It's my ideology. So whatever it is that you feel like I said was dope, go and do your own research. Go and look that shit up yourself. Make sure that you get the knowledge that you have, so that I'm not, or nobody else is leading you. Nobody else is feeding you. Nobody else is doing none of the things that you can do for yourself. You understand? So get the knowledge and get the education so that you don't be taken advantage of. You're only being taken advantage of because you don't have the knowledge to protect yourself. So make sure you're educating yourself and you're liberating yourself. And that's the most important thing.
I love it.
Fuck Two-Tone.
This is the Valley Fever Podcast. Live and direct from HPTV Studios. I'm Nique the Invoice.
I'm Don Two-Tone.
And this is our special guest.
Peace and love. Feel like.
This is the Valley Fever Podcast.
FeelLikeMusic.com.